people from the Lake Tribe.
We, the Sinaiaks of the Arrow Lakes, are the descendants of the Aboriginal people and occupants of this land. The title to our land is the most ancient, pure, and absolute known to man. Its date is beyond the reach of human record. Its validity is confirmed by possession, occupation, and enjoyment long before any pretense of claim by any portion of the human race. All of these creations given by the Creator have never been knowingly relinquished, sold, ceded, traded, or lost through defeat in war. These creations have never been a subject of treaty, nor have they ever been surrendered willingly by the Sinaiaks to Arrow Lakes people, except as taken by fraud. The one who gave us these gifts that are in dispute in this case is the only one who can change that. That is Kulintjutan, the Creator. We have inherited these gifts in our territory through Koparsini, which is by virtue of descent. And what the Creator has put together, let no man put asunder.
This is the tribal big house. We call it the big house. Anyway, the tribe bought for purposes of help as an interpretive center, whatnot, for lakes people that want to come up here and walk through the area that we're going to walk through, and tell them a little bit about their history and their past and stuff, where they came from. And some of the trees I had to cut out of the road. As we're going down through here, you'll see that the pits like that are bigger, and that's just because they haven't eroded in through the times and whatnot. When I was very young, I realized that I was a member of the Kauvik Confederated Tribes, who's made up of a number of different tribes. And so I walked up and I asked my grandmother, and I says, well, what tribe am I from? And she says, well, you're from the Lakes. I said, okay. So for a great number of years, I thought I was a Twin Lakes Indian. That was the nearest lake. Yeah. Now where you're standing there, that's where we had our guard station. And we just kind of would interview or talk to people when they came here to camp and stuff. So that there particular highway there was just more or less a little dirt road, if you want to call it that. I mean, it was just a roughed out area where they cut some stuff out of there. Yeah. It's changed through the years.
The main issue that brought us here was the fact that the people who were building this highway unearthed some bones of our ancestors, and now they are being held in captivity in a museum in Victoria. There are 6 adults and 1 child. We'd like those remains brought here to us so our elders can direct us on a proper reburial service with respect to our sacred way of life.
Wasn't that something that...
Because we were declared extinct, the Canadian government didn't want to talk to us. And, people from Canada knew more about it than us, so they told us that those remains belonged to the Arrow Lakes, and the Canadian government knew that, but they didn't want to contact the people down here because it would involve international jurisdiction.
stop the equipment.
So what's happening here today?
They're blockading. Stopping everything.
Why?
We're trying
No.
to stop further desecration of our ancestors' graves.
No comment. See you in court.